and remain standing for our Highlands alma mater.
And with the national anthem underway here at Golden Rams Stadium, the Highlands Golden Rams taking on the Indiana Indians here. Some Friday evening football courtesy of High Top Sports. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. Highlands a record of 3-1 on the year. Their one loss coming last week, where they fell in a matchup against North Catholic. It was a 19-0 loss. Their first three matchups: 45-8 win over Ambridge, 33-20 over Blackhawk, and 35-15 over Chartiers Valley. On the other side, for Indiana, excuse me. Gentleman just mentioned Hampton. That's why. The other side for Indiana, they are a 2-2 record for the Indiana Indians, 0-1 in conference. They have fallen to Knock and Mars in their two losses. Their two wins are against Shadyside Academy and Freeport. Week 1, a 28-14 win over Freeport, and a 31-21 win against Shadyside Academy. And so with the national anthems already being said and the Highlands Golden Rams marching band out, they had the alma mater playing up a couple minutes before game time here for this one. And the Golden Rams, again, a team that really loves to go on the ground with their running back, Luke Bombalskis. The Golden Rams lead their team out onto the field here in this one. Highlands has done well at home here. 2 wins at home this season. Again, their only loss coming on the road to North Catholic. That was in Cranberry Township. They were shut out in that one. But it will be Highlands who will have great field or great position in this one. The home crowd, they were celebrating all the athletes in the New Kensington area, the Highlands area. They had a little parade before the game going down Freeport Road, or to the side of Freeport Road, I should say. Actually has blocked off some traffic, had to go around this area to get here. In Trona Heights. With a couple minutes remaining prior to kickoff. We'll step aside real quick. And we'll have the teams come out to shake hands, the captains shaking hands. And then prior to that one, we'll have after that, we'll have the coin toss, and we'll be underway here. Beautiful Friday evening here in Trona Heights. Weather cooling down a little bit after a beautiful sunny day this afternoon. Once the sun goes down, it'll be back down to the low 60s. So most fans here with some sweatshirts and stuff like that on. They might not have had that on earlier. We'll step aside real quick. As kickoff will be momentarily, they'll have the the coin toss between the two teams, and we'll see what happens in this one. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining on the clock until game time here on High Top Sports Network.
Gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck out there.
Low 60s, so those fans here with some
Indiana will receive the first half kickoff.
stuff like that on. Might not have had that on earlier. We'll step aside real quick. As kickoff will be momentarily, they'll have the coin toss.
Number 68 for Indiana was Ben
What happens in
Cochran.
this one. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining on the clock until game time here on High Top Sports Network.
Kicking off for Highlands will be number 20, Jackson Babisack.
So Highlands will kick off to start this one. Jackson Babinsack for the Golden Rams, the one lined up to kick this one off. Babinsack sends this one into the air. We're underway as this one will bounce out of bounds, and it will be a penalty. And so Indiana will have good starting position here in this one.
Goes out of bounds, and Indiana will take over at the 35-yard line.
And the Indians have about the 35-yard line.
Fouls, kicking team. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard
And so Indiana will get things started in the white jerseys. The Indians lining up, and their quarterback, Trevor Smith, senior for the Indians, with a man to his right, three wide receivers to his right as well. First play, they go to the right side. That one caught for a couple yards.
Number 6,
Levi Porter catching that one for the Indians.
Pick up a 4 to play. Bring up
About
second
4 yards on that one, so 2nd and 6
39-yard line.
for Indiana. And the Indians in the white jerseys. Highlands, of course, in their brown jerseys. Two wideouts to the left side, one to the right. Man in motion. They give it to the running back. That's 45 for Indiana.
Hand off to number 45.
Griffin Prebish. Prebish gets a couple, but it'll be third down
Brought down by number
here in this one.
Number 6, Marquise Johnson. Number 57, Angelo Markey. Brings up a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for Indiana. Third and 3 for the Indians in their first drive of the evening. And shotgun to the right side and out of the reach of a receiver. Intended target there was Jimmy Mill. No correction, that was number 5, not number 3.
Bring up a 4th and 3.
That was Evan Brocious, and
Back deep for Highlands.
that will be a 4th down, and the punting team will be out.
Number 5, Samaj Miller.
Samaj Miller will be back for Highlands.
Number 13, Anthony Kalchuk.
Anthony Kalchuk will punt this one for the Indians. Punt is underway. Gets that one off, but it's one that deflects, just kind of dies right where it hits, actually, at about the 38-yard line.
Kalchuk's kick is out of bounds at the Highlands 38-yard line.
So Highlands will start their time
10 at the 38.
on offense for the first time this evening. So the quarterback for the Golden Rams, they give it to Bambalski, and Bambalski gets only a couple there on that one.
Hand off to Luke Bambalski, brought down by number 79, Josh Anderson.
Josh Anderson and Isaac Nyron were the ones who took him down.
2nd and 8.
Be 2nd and 8 now. Man in motion. And they give it over to Aiden Burford, and Burford gets up the field and a first down for him.
Hand off to Aiden Burford, brought down or pushed out of bounds by number 11, Trevor Smith. It's good for a Golden Rams. First down.
Trevor Smith the one to take him down out of bounds, but a first down for the Golden Rams. First down we've seen this evening between either of these teams.
Indiana territory, Indiana 48.
At the 48-yard line, it is Lucas. They fake the give, and now Lucas scrambling. And he gets some positive yards on that one, about 9, maybe 8.
Minaj Lucas, brought down by number 50.
Although Minaj Lucas probably not going to be happy with that spot, but regardless, 8 yards on that one.
2nd and 2 at the Indiana 40.
And it'll be 2nd and 2 now for the Indians, or for the Golden Rams, excuse me, in Indians territory. Apologize for the wind here. Getting very windy up here. Lucas to give to Bambalski on the triple option there.
Hand off to Luke Bambalski, brought down by number 54, Isaac Nyron. It's good for a Golden
Nyron tackles him, but good news for Highlands. It's a first down for the Golden Rams. Lucas to Bambalski. Bambalski's got room to work with to the 30, and he gets taken down at the 28-yard line.
Number 6, Levi Porter.
Some nice running from Luke Bambalski.
Ball down to the Indiana 28-yard 6-yard line.
And it's about
2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. I think that's 2nd and 1 yard. Lucas to Bumbalski. Bumbalski breaks it to the outside, cuts it back in to the 15-yard line. And it'll be taken down there at the 15. Luke Bumbalski.
By number 13, Anthony Kowchuk.
Move.
Good for another Golden Rams. First down at the Indiana 16-yard line.
So at the 16-yard line, a first down is Bumbalski. Keeps the legs moving for the Golden Rams. Lucas in the shotgun with Bumbalski to his left, or behind him, excuse me. They do give it to Luke Bumbalski this time. Not much doing on that one, although he tries to keep the legs moving. Taken down by number 58.
Brought down by number 58, Jonathan Ryan.
Jonathan Ryan is the one on the tackle.
2nd and 8, the Indiana 16-yard line.
2nd and 8 here, 8 minutes in this first quarter here on the High Top Sports Network. Got 9 on the scoreboard technically. It's 2nd and 9. Bumbalski, they don't give it to him, and Lucas keeps it instead, and Lucas breaks one tackler, breaks a second to the 5-yard line, and finally taken down. Minaj Lucas for Highlands gets to the 6-yard line. A first down. It's 1st and goal for the Golden Rams.
Got a 1st and goal at the Indiana 6-yard line.
Good start to this one for the Golden Rams so far. They have driven down the field starting at their own 38-yard line. Lucas with Bumbalski to his right, a man in motion. Lucas keeps it himself, and he'll take that one in for the score. Minaj Lucas for Highlands. And the first touchdown of the evening. It's a keeper from the quarterback, makes it 6-0. Highlands here in this one.
Into attempt the extra point, number 20, Jackson Babinsack, holder number 18, Keegan Babinsack.
The Babinsack brothers will be on to kick and hold this one for the extra point. That one is up and right through the uprights.
And with 7:07 to go in the first quarter.
So 7-0 here in this one. Thank you again for tuning in on the High Top Sports Network. I'm Spencer Witt, riding solo here this evening in this one.
It's that time of the year again. The Winter Ready Rams program is collecting.
But of course, we hope that you enjoy this evening's high school football broadcast right here on High Top Sports Network. We would like to thank our generous sponsors for the continued support of HTSN's coverage of high school athletics. And we would like to remind our audience that if you or someone you know is in need of any of our sponsors' goods or services, please do not hesitate to contact them first. It is because of our sponsors' support and belief in High Top Sports Network's mission that you are able to view this and every broadcast on High Top Sports Network free of charge. Of course, we have a plethora of sponsorships we'll be mentioning throughout this broadcast.
Number 20, Jackson Babinsack. Back deep for Indiana, number 5, Levi Porter. Levi Porter, number 6, and Evan Brocious, number 5.
And so this one is kicked off. Second man up gets this one for Indiana, but he's taken down at the 30-yard line.
Kicks taken by number 45, Griffin Prebish.
Griffin Prebish was the one who had that one kicked right to him, and Prebish a little slow to get off. Hobbling off there a little bit, Prebish is, but Indiana will start things at the 30-yard line for the Golden Rams. Indiana, of course, in their first drive, a 3-and-out. Had to punt it away, but looking for something a little bit different here on this one for the Indians. Man up front almost jumps there for Indiana, but he's able to stay on his side of the field. Trevor Smith, it's the give instead to number 6, Levi Porter, and Porter gets a couple on that one.
Number 6, Levi Porter, brought down by number 10, Julius Saunders, and number 33, Luke Bumbalski.
Bobalski and Saunders both taking him down.
A 2nd and 6 at the Indiana 34-yard line.
It'll be 2nd down and 6 here. Sun setting in Natrona Heights behind us. The lights have come on. Friday night lights, of course. Highlands with a 3-1 record. Indiana 2-2 on the year. The Indians to the left hash. And a flag is going to be called. It's going to be a false start. False start on the Indians. It's the center, actually, Jonathan Wyant, who is called for the false start.
At the Indiana 29-yard line.
And so they'll restart things here. 2nd and 11 now for the Indians. Indiana will actually burn a timeout instead. They'll try and talk things over. 5:56 remaining in the first quarter here on the High Top Sports Network. Thank you again for tuning in here on the High Top Sports Network, presented by Steffi's Country Catering. Steffi's Country Catering is ready to fill up your dinner table with the best home-cooked food in the area. Call them to cater any event, big or small, whether it's a football tailgate, a fall wedding, or a family reunion. It is a guarantee that Steffi's Country Catering will leave your guests satisfied and stuffed. Make it a point to check out their weekly Sunday takeout specials, and remember, Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Terra are available by order. Mention High Top Sports Network for a special 10% discount when you choose Steffi's Country Catering for your next event. Call Terry at 724-548-5047 or search at Terry Steffi on Facebook to place your order today.
Hope to see you there.
Indiana will line up again here. 2nd and 11 for the Indians. Back to pass. This one caught by the Indians and breaking through and getting to the second level, and a nice first down for the Indians.
Smith's pass goes to number 3, James Mills.
Jimmy Mills, the one who's able to catch that one for Indiana, and a nice little slant route there. Is he able to get the first down? And it moves the chains for the Indians. Trevor Smith in the shotgun. They pitch it over to the right side. That's Porter. Porter tries to get around the edge, but taken down.
Number 6, Levi Porter, brought down by number 10, Julius Saunders.
Julius Saunders, the one who taking him down, the senior for the Highlands Golden Rams. 5 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Second and 8 here, and cutting up field, getting a first down is Porter. Porter, nice run there to move the chains for Indiana.
Porter, brought down by number 5, Samaj Miller, and number 33, Luke Bobalski. Not until the Indians pick up a first down at the Golden Rams 45-yard line.
First down at the 45-yard line for Indiana. Good drive so far here for the Indians compared to their first drive, which was a 3-and-out. They had the ball in Highlands territory at the 45. A pass here, off the fingertips of the intended receiver and incomplete. Just a little bit behind number 3, Jimmy Mill.
Number 3, James Mill, is tipped at the line of scrimmage, falls incomplete.
Tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Bring up a 2nd and 10 at the Golden Rams 45-yard line.
Which is the reason why that one behind Jimmy Mill, who was open on the slant route there, but 2nd and 10 on the 45-yard line again for the Golden Rams. Or for the Indians, excuse me, and a couple yards on the rush from Porter.
Number 6, Levi Porter, brought down by number 4, Darius Cherry, and number 33, Luke Bobalski.
Cherry and Bumbalski both
Pick up a 3, bring up a 3rd
taking
and 7.
down
Golden Rams 42-yard line.
the Indians rusher. They'll bring up 2nd and 7, make that 3rd and 7, and no gain on, or actually a couple yard gain on that one, I should say. So 3rd and 7 on the 42-yard line for Indiana. Empty set for the quarterback. Drops back, blitz is coming, out to the outside, and a shot there from number 3, Montrell Johnson.
Anthony Kalchuk, brought down by number 3.
Anthony Kalchuk is the one who caught that one.
4th and 2.
And a nice tackle from Johnson. That actually will force the 4th down instead. Montrell Johnson, the hit stick on that one. And with the 4th and 2 on the 37-yard line, the Indians looking like they're going to go for this one here. And their quarterback under center here, Trevor Smith. Bunch set, Smith the fake, over to the left side, and that one is caught by number 3.
Pass to James Mill.
That's Jimmy Mill who catches that one. Nice first down there
First down.
for the Indians.
The Golden Rams 25-yard line.
It'll be at the 25-yard line. With 2:30 remaining on the clock, 2:37 to be exact. Indiana in good territory right now. Smith. They give to the running back and nothing doing there. A flag is thrown on the play as well. First guy to get there, Anthony Mistrick for Highlands.
Number 72, Anthony Mistrick, with a flag on the play.
But a flag on the play as well. We'll see what the call is. This one, I think, is on Indiana.
Holding offense number 77. The penalty is declined.
Yeah, that one's going to be declined for
Holding penalty.
Indiana.
Penalties declined. Loss of 3 in the play. Bring up a 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13. Seven nothing Highlands. We approach 2 minutes here in this first quarter. Smith in the shotgun. A man to his right. He takes it himself, and Smith cuts back to the left. Jukes out one player, but he gets just enough of him to knock him over. Good news, it gets him back to some good territory for the Indians to the 21-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Indiana here. And Smith has Porter to his right. Another running back as Porter goes into motion and goes out. Smith, pressure picked up. Over to Porter, that one is caught. Not much yards on that one, though. Maybe a couple. It's not going to be enough, but it's 4 down territory here, it looks like, for the Indians.
Bring up a 4th and 4.
It looks like the Indians will be going for this one. 4th down and 4 with 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. This quarter has flown here in this one. Smith in shotgun. Porter to his left. He looks, fires this one down the field, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Smith's pass to number 21, Rocco Constantino, good for an Indiana touchdown.
Rocco Constantino. Blown coverage from Highlands, and Indiana capitalizes on this one. And the Indians responding here.
In to attempt the extra point, Tristan Redinger.
Tristan Redinger is in for the extra point. Low snap, gets this one off. It's a low kick, line drive, but it's still up and in. And that ties it up here, 7 apiece with 34 seconds remaining here in the first quarter on the High Top Sports Network. Presented by Body Revolution. Body Revolution. Located on 210 High Street in downtown Freeport is a 24/7 fitness center that offers unmatched affordability, all new equipment, personal training, and more. Body Revolution is a privately owned fitness, training, and group fitness center with a strong commitment towards personalized service and individual attention to those seeking to achieve a healthier lifestyle. Membership rates start as low as $21.99 per month, and there are never any gimmicks or hidden fees. Learn more or visit them online at bodyrevolutioncenter.com or call 724-295-2831 for more details.
Kicking off for Indiana, number 22, Tristan Redinger.
It will be Indiana who will kick things off here. Oh, and the Highlands illegal formation on the kickoff. Interesting there. So the Golden Rams will have to move back just a little bit here.
Too many men on the field.
Too many men on the field.
Indiana will kick off from the 45-yard line.
And so Indiana will kick off at the 45-yard line, which is good for the Indians. It's a short kick, just enough to have hopefully a good bounce for Indiana, but bad news, it is picked up for Highlands, but a flag thrown on the play from the referee who was behind the play, so we'll see what the call is here in this one. Flag down.
Return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 66. 10-yard penalty from spot of foul. First and 10 Highlands.
Block in the back
Against the Golden Rams and move the ball
against Highlands. Interesting there is you had that little pooch kick. The ball just goes over that first row of players, so I guess someone got burned from the speed of an Indiana player who was just trying to defend and make sure you keep him off the ball, and unfortunately a block in the back there for Highlands. So that'll bring up first down and 10 on the 17-yard line. Lucas, they give it to Bombalski, and Bombalski doesn't get too many yards on that one. Nice tackle. Tyler Riefendiffer is the one who takes him down. A sophomore for the Indians, and what looks to be the final play of the first quarter here. 5 seconds remaining. Lucas turns to his right, and that one out of the reach of Aiden Burford for Highlands.
Lucas's pass to number 11.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. 7 apiece here in this one. A touchdown from Minaj Lucas, who kept it himself, but Indiana on fourth down was able to find the end zone on missed coverage from the Golden Rams. And we'll head to the second quarter here in this one. Thank you again for tuning in here on the High Top Sports Network. Presented by Sprinkles Neighborhood Market, Sprinkles Neighborhood Market in downtown Katanning is more than just your hometown grocery store. It's a one-stop shop for everything on your list. Whether you're in need of the finest cuts of meat, freshly sliced cold cuts from their award-winning deli, or anything else you and your family might crave, you know you'll be able to find it at Sprinkles. Stop in every Wednesday for Sushi Madness and pick up $5 handmade rolls, or pick up a grab-and-go meal for a freshly made meal in no time. Sprinkles Neighborhood Market, where you know you'll always hashtag save on meat. So second quarter
Second quarter, 3rd and 8.
underway here in this one. Burford is in motion. And we'll have a false start on someone on the offense for
False start against the Golden Rams.
Devin Winthrop is the one who's called for the false start for Highlands.
13.
They'll be up 3rd and 13. Lucas drops back, has some pressure, spins out of one man. Another man just able to not get to him as well, and Lucas moves this one forward. Gets towards the 30-yard line. I think he's going to get it, and I think he's got enough for the first. What a run from Minaj Lucas.
Moves the ball out to the Highlands 31-yard line. Good for a first down. Golden Rams.
Lucas was in his own end zone pretty much. Couple Indians were in the backfield. Makes something out of nothing, and a first down for Highlands here in this one. Lucas to give to Bombalski. Bombalski bounces it out to the right. Gets a couple yards on that one. On first down.
Hand off to Luke Bombalski, brought down by number 77. And number 50, Tyler Riefendiefer. And number 77 is Carson Beatty.
Carson Beatty and Tyler Riefendiefer were the ones who took him down. 2nd and 7 now for the Golden Rams.
Pick up a 3 of the play, bring up a 2nd and
10 seconds remaining on the play clock as Lucas gets the call. Keeps it to himself, Lucas does. Breaks one tackle. And the second guy is to get there for Indiana, but a first down for Lucas. That'll move the chains at the 40-yard line for Highlands.
Good for Golden Rams. First down at the Highlands 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line, 10:27 on the clock here in the second quarter. Bombalski breaks it to the outside, stiff arm, but wasn't able to get enough away from the tackler there. Number 58.
Brought down by number 58, Jonathan Wyant.
Jonathan Wyant, the center also for
A loss of a yard on the
Highlands, or for Indiana, excuse me, taking him down. Nice tackle from him. That'll bring up second down here for the Golden Rams. 11 yards to go for the first. Bombalski to the right, Lucas. They fake it to Bombalski. Lucas looks to his right, stops. Scrambles out of the pocket now. He's got a couple players on him. He's able to break free for the time being. And finally taken down. Backtracking all the way back to the 29-yard line, excuse me. Isaac Myron was the guy who finally was able to take him down.
Highlands 29-yard line.
And now it went from 2nd and 11 to 3rd and 20 at the 29-yard line for Highlands.
3rd and 22.
3rd and 22 to be specific. Lucas, they give it to Bombalski. Bombalski breaks one tackler, gets back to the line of scrimmage and back to the initial line of scrimmage.
Bombalski brought down by number 85, Parker Bowersox.
Parker Bowersox is the one who takes him down, but it'll be a fourth down for Highlands, and they will look to punt this one away.
The punt for Highlands, number 33, Luke Bombalski.
And Bombalski is lined up to punt for the Golden Rams.
Back deep for Indiana, number 6, Levi Porter.
Porter is back for Indiana, but a flag is thrown, and too many men on the field? Is that what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 guys out there for Indiana. That's the second 12-man flag we've had in this one, both on each team.
And 5 at the 46 6-yard line of Highlands.
And now that makes it a little bit more interesting, but with 4th and 5, the punt team is still out for the Golden Rams, but not a penalty that you'd like to give up for Indiana. Bobalski gets this snap, sends it into the air. Porter will let it bounce, and it takes a favorable Indiana roll where it's finally touched at the 29-yard line.
Down at the Indiana 29-yard line, the Indians will take over 1st and 10.
So the Indians will take over 8 minutes here in the second quarter.
Indiana 7.
7 apiece here in this one. Of course, mentioned it earlier, Indiana 0-1 in conference, 2-2 record. Highlands also 0-1 in the conference. Indiana falling last week to Mars. Highlands falling to North Catholic. But Indiana, Smith will take over as quarterback. Looks to his left, throws this one. That one is caught by number 3 for Indiana, taken down by number 3.
Number 3, James Mills.
Jimmy Mills on the catch. Montrell Johnson taking him down. It'll be a couple yards, and 2nd and 5 now for the Indians. Second and 5. One man goes out into the slot for Indians. Smith keeps it himself, but nothing doing on that one. He rolls maybe a yard, if that. No gain, actually. Correction. Anthony Mistrick was the one on the tackle for Highlands. An empty set now on 3rd and 6 for Smith. Smith drops back, has some pressure, has to throw it out to the outside, and that one's caught. It's enough for the first as well. A nice catch.
Pass to number 13,
Anthony Kalchuk.
Number 9, Jordan Tavares.
And even Jordan Tavares, I think, was impressed on that one for Highlands as he gives him a pat on the helmet. Kalchuk didn't just step out either, took the hit from Tavares just as hard on that one as he was moving forward with it. And a first down for the Indians. And again, converting here for Indiana. They give over to Porter. Porter to the left side, or the right side, excuse me. Tries to cut back in, but nothing doing on that one. Mistrick, first one to get to him.
10,
Saunders was the one who finished off the tackle, though.
2nd and 8 at the Indiana 42-yard line.
2nd and 8 on the 42-yard line. Trevor Smith in the backfield for Indiana has a running back to his right. Trips receivers to his left. They throw it to one of them, and that one is caught. Cutting upfield to the 50 and getting to the 45, and a first down on a broken tackle.
Pass to number 13, Anthony Kalchuk.
Anthony Kalchuk gets the first down for Indiana. A flag. It looks like might be a late hit. Oh, roughing the passer. Correction.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against the Golden Rams.
Marquise Johnson called for roughing the passer for Highlands.
Moves the ball down to the Golden Rams 32-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Indiana.
And look where this ball is placed now, the 32-yard line for Indiana, who is looking to take the lead here. 5:45 in the second quarter. They give it to Porter. Porter shimmies his feet a little bit, looking for some running room, but gets a couple yards on it. Not a bad run on first down, though.
Hand off to Levi Porter, brought down by number 10, Julius Saunders, and number 54, Jordan Gangloff.
Jordan Gangloff and Julius Saunders on the tackle. 2nd and 6 now for the Indians. Smith with some pressure on him. It's a screen pass, and it's deflected at the line. Anthony Mistrick jumping up and getting a hand on that one. That brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6 now for the Indians. Under 5 here in the first half. Smith will keep it himself. Takes one hit, and a bunch of Highlands players are all over him.
Smith on a keeper,
on 3rd and 6.
And number 6, Marquise Johnson, bring up a 4th down and 5 at the Golden Rams 27-yard line.
4th and 5, and again 4-down territory here for Indiana. Smith to his right, looks for the options, throws this one over, it's caught. And is that enough for the first down? It's going to be close. The refs are going to give it to him. They're moving the chains, a first down for Indiana. Again, another 4th down conversion for the Indians.
First down for Indiana
at the 19-yard line in Highlands territory. And Smith, they give it to Porter, but I think a false start. Yes, there is going to be a false start on Indiana.
You're going to play against Indiana. They will false start. Move it back 5 yards.
So we'll bring it back 5 yards.
1st and 15.
1st and 15 now for the Indians. First and 15. Smith drops back. A slant route for Porter. Porter cuts it back over to the left side. Looking for the end zone. He gets there. Touchdown, Indiana. On the screen for the running back for the Indians. And a touchdown for Indiana. 13-7 now. Indians. Referee just had his mic on, no penalty. Extra point attempt here for Indiana.
Attempting the extra point, Kristen Renninger. The holder, Trevor Smith.
Smith the holder, Redinger's extra point is up and through.
Redinger's kick is good, and with 3:18 to go in the second quarter, it's Indiana 14.
So 14-7, Indiana up on Highlands. Once again, thank you for tuning in here, presented by Schaefer's HVAC, now in its 50th year of operation. Schaefer's HVAC Incorporated in Katanning has been a leader in heating and cooling solutions and serves thousands of families and businesses in Armstrong, Allegheny, Butler, Indiana, and Westmoreland counties with promptness and integrity. Schaefer services all major brands of furnaces, air filters, and hot water tank systems, and they pride themselves on customer service and their ability to deliver quality goods and services. Schaefer's offers warranties. They're fully licensed and insured, and they provide emergency service if you should ever need it. Call Schaefer's HVAC Incorporated at 724-543-2615 for your free in-house estimate today. Indiana will kick things off here with 3:18 on the clock in this first half. Both bands lined up for their halftime festivities and performances. We'll have those on the microphone, on camera for Indiana and Highlands as well. Kickoff, a deep one. It bounces all the way back into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback for the Indians. Nice kick from Redinger. And the Golden Rams will start things off at the 20-yard line. So Highlands looking to respond after only 4 drives from both of these teams. A touchdown and a punt. Oh, correction, 5 drives. 2 touchdowns and a punt from Indiana, and a touchdown and a punt from Highlands. This is the 6th drive of the evening as Bombalski cuts this one out to the left side. And Bombalski brought down.
Moves the ball out to the 21-yard line, 26-yard line. Pick up a 6 on play, bring up 2nd and 4.
They'll be at the 26-yard line now. Lucas. They give it to Bombalski. Bombalski gets past the line of scrimmage, and he's going to the 40-yard line. A trailing man, number 11, took him down. Trevor Smith, the quarterback. If Smith doesn't get him, Bombalski might be gone. He had one man to beat with a blocker. But a first down, though, for Highlands here in this one. The fake, and Lucas will roll to his right. Throw this one to Burford. Complete. Burford cuts it back upfield to the 50, to the 45. And take it down at the 44-yard line for Aiden Burford for Highlands.
Lucas pass and kept it to Aiden Burford, brought down by number 21, Rocco Constantino.
Rocco Constantino was the one on the tackle, but another first down for Highlands. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, 2 timeouts for Indiana, 3. Still 3 timeouts for the Golden Rams here in this first half. Lucas fakes the give and takes it himself. Gets a couple yards and is taken down at the 42-yard line.
Isaac Nygren pick up 4 to play, bring up a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now for Highlands. The keeper for Darius Cherry. First touch Cherry has had as a running back.
Darius Cherry brought down number 58, Jonathan Wyatt, number 79, Josh Anderson.
Wyatt and Hannison take him down. A timeout taken by the Golden Rams here at Golden Rams Stadium. 1:35 on the clock.
All veterans and current servicemen and women to stand, if you would, to be recognized. Our Military Appreciation Night. We appreciate your service to the country and congratulate you and thank you very, very much. Again, all servicemen and women and veterans, please rise for recognition.
It's Military Service Night this evening here in Natrona Heights. They just recognized all those active and non-active, and retired, I should say, military members throughout the stadium with a standing ovation, a round of applause. They stood up in an ovation for them. So minute 35 here in this one. 3rd and 3. At the 38, Lucas with Cherry behind him. They fake it to Cherry. Lucas cuts it out to the outside, takes a hit. That one thrown a little bit short. And that might have been the reason, was that hit from an Indiana player.
Goes incomplete. Bring up a 4th down and 3.
4th and 3 now. Tyler Reidenpfeiffer was the one who applied the pressure for Indiana. Now 14-7. Lucas fakes the give, keeps it to himself, gets the first down, and taken down with 1:23 on the clock. Clock will stop to move the chains. Trevor Smith on the tackle for Indiana.
3-yard line, good for Highlands. First down.
But a first down here. And a timeout will be taken by Highlands. Matt Bonislawski will take the head coach for Highlands will take the timeout.
With 1:12 to go in the second quarter, it's Indiana 14, Highlands 7.
Bonislawski, UConn native. I should say UConn alum, not a UConn native. UConn alum, went to the University of Connecticut. A Highlands native, of course. So 1:12 here. Lucas deep down the field, looking for a man in the end zone. It's tipped, incomplete. They were looking for the end zone. A flag is thrown late on that one. Some frustrations in this one.
Is an incomplete pass. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 11. 15-yard penalty, down pass.
Aiden Burford is called with the unnecessary roughness. So with 1:02 remaining, a turnover on downs, and now Indiana, they have 2 timeouts themselves. A 7-point lead, 1:02 on the clock. No, correction, it's still Indiana, or still Highlands ball. My apologies. They had gotten the first down. Highlands did. I don't know why I said 4th down. Is cutting up field. And the fans want a late hit there. They're not going to get one. Jordan Tavares with the catch.
3rd down and 15 at the Indiana 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line for Highlands. 55 seconds on the clock. 1 timeout left for the Golden Rams. Burford in motion. Lucas. That one just out of the reach and also just off the fingertips of a player. Samaj Miller.
Bring up a 4th and 15.
4th and 15 here.
punt for Highlands, number 4, Darius Cherry.
Darius Cherry will punt this one away for Highlands with 51 seconds. Cherry sends this one into the air. Gets a favorable bounce. And we picked up by Porter. Porter doesn't go anywhere with it, but gets a couple extra yards with 39 seconds left here in the first half.
Punt taken by Porter. Tackled by number 5, Samaj Miller, and number 57, Angela Markey. And Indiana will take over with 39 seconds to go in the half, leading 14-7.
39 seconds remaining here. 14-7 lead. And Indiana will just take a knee here in this one. And so taking a knee are the Indians, but they'll go into halftime with a 14-7 lead. And Highlands will have the ball at second half for the Golden Rams, but Indiana up 14-7. 2 touchdowns for the Indians. Porter got the second one, a catch on a 4th down in the first one. Quarterback Minaj Lucas scoring the touchdown for the Golden Rams after Bombalski ran down the field, their first drive of the evening. I'll step aside here and we'll keep the mics open for the Highlands and Indiana marching bands. 14-7 here at halftime on the High Top Sports Network.
Welcome to the 2023 Highlands Homecoming. We want to thank all of the school and community organizations that participated in our parade and all of the alumni joining us this evening. Please welcome our 2023 Homecoming Court. We begin tonight with Brooke Signorella, escorted by Aaron Randolph. Brooke is the daughter of Tiffany and Joseph Signorella. She is the National Honor Society Vice President and a member of the International Club. She is also a student athlete with both the Highlands and AAU volleyball teams, as well as Highland track and field team. Her favorite high school memory is attending and placing at track invitationals. Brooke plans to commit to DeSales University for volleyball and track, where she wants to study pre-medicine and pursue the physician's assistant program. Aaron is the nephew of Marcus Williams. He is a member of the football, basketball, and baseball teams. Making the playoffs for football is among his favorite times here at Highlands. Next year, Aaron plans to continue as a student athlete while attending college for graphic design. Congratulations to Brooke Signorella and Aaron Randolph. Next, we have Kaylee Demharder, escorted by Luke Bombalski. Kaylee is the daughter of Kristen Demharder and the sister of Tessa. She is the senior class president and member of DECA and the International Club, as well as a varsity cheerleader. She has loved cheering on the football team every Friday night during her high school career. Upon graduation, Kaylee plans to attend the University of Alabama to study criminal justice. Luke is the son of Jason and Denise Bombalski and the brother of Noah. He's a dedicated student athlete who plays as a member of the football and baseball teams. He will always remember his sophomore year as one of the best that he spent at Highlands High School. Next year, Luke plans to attend the Fire Academy. Congratulations to Kaylee Demharder and Luke Bombalski. Next, we have Caitlin Myers, escorted by Jordan Tavares. Caitlin is the daughter of Kathy and Carrie Myers, sister of Devin and Corey, and granddaughter to our beloved grandmothers. Caitlin is an officer of the National Honor Society, as well as a member of the basketball team and International Club. She will never forget being a part of Highlands High School history when the basketball team made it into the state playoffs. Caitlin's future plans are to attend Pitt Johnstown to study nursing and to continue her basketball career. Jordan is the son of Sarah George and Eddie Tavares and grandson to his beloved grandparents. He is a member of both the football and basketball teams here at Highlands. Jordan's favorite times at Highlands have been making it to the playoffs as part of the basketball team. After high school, he plans to attend college. Congratulations to Caitlin Myers and Jordan Tavares. Next, we have Jocelyn Belak, escorted by Elliot Bannister. Jocelyn is the daughter of Kate and Stephen Belak and the sister of Trent, Troy, and Chaz. She is a member of the National Honor Society, DECA, and the International Club, as well as a member of both the basketball and volleyball teams here at Highlands. Her favorite memories as a Ram were when the boys and girls basketball teams played back-to-back home games because there was always a great sense of fun and community. In the future, she plans to play basketball for a liberal arts college where she would like to major in biology before pursuing a career related to wildlife. Elliot is the son of Robin and Chris Nemeth. He is a member of the International Club, as well as a student athlete with the soccer, golf, cross-country, swim, and track teams at Highlands. Track invitations were among his favorite high school memories. Elliot also currently works at the local restaurant Capri, and in the future he plans to get an HVAC apprenticeship and later join his stepfather's business. Congratulations to Jocelyn Belak and Elliot Bannister. And finally this evening, Callie Nerone, escorted by James McKee. Callie is the daughter of Michelle and Jaron Bracey and the sister of Ty Hall and Nina Shaw. She is a member of both the Highlands and AAU basketball teams, and her favorite memory as a Ram is playing in the basketball state playoffs with some of her best friends. After high school, Callie plans to attend college to study criminal psychology. James is the son of Joey McKee. He has spent the past 4 years at Highlands making great memories with his friends, including when he attended the prom during his sophomore year. Upon graduation from Highlands, James' plans are to attend trade school. Congratulations to Callie and James for their selection of the homecoming court. And congratulations to the entire 2023 homecoming court. Tonight we welcome Highlands alum and class of 2022 homecoming queen Eve Johnson to crown our 2023 royalty. Your 2023 homecoming king is Jordan Tamares. Your 2023 homecoming queen is, once again, one more time, another drum roll. And the 2023 homecoming queen is Jocelyn Belak. Congratulations to Jordan Tavares and Jocelyn Belak, Highlands 2023 King and Queen.
Please join us in celebrating our homecoming court as the band performs a classic Simon and Garfunkel ballad, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Congratulations again to the 2023 homecoming king and queen and all the members of our court. Let's have another round of applause for the Indiana High School Marching Band. Please stick around post-game for our band's traditional rendition of Amazing Grace, followed by our 2023 show entitled Come Sail Away.
That's the first half stats. First downs, Indiana 8, Highlands 9. Rushing, Indiana 33 yards, Highlands 111. Passing, Indiana 127 yards, Highlands 35. Total yards, Indiana 160, Highlands 146. Third down conversions, Indiana 1 for 5, Highlands 1 for 4. Penalties, Indiana 4 for 30 yards, Highlands 4 for 35. Turnovers, 0 for both teams. Time of possession, Indiana 12 minutes and 55 seconds, Highlands 11 minutes 5 seconds. Fourth down conversions, Indiana 3 for 3 and Highlands 1 for 1. Highlands will receive the second half kickoff. And back deep will be number 5, Samaj Miller, and number 10, Julia Saunders.
Back here at Golden Rams Stadium in Natrona Heights on the High Top Sports Network, I'm Spencer Witt. It's a 14-7 lead, Indiana. It's the Indians up a touchdown. They stopped the Golden Rams at the end of the second quarter. But now Golden Rams will get the ball back to start things off for the second half. Here on the High Top Sports Network should be an interesting one. Both these teams looking for their first victory in conference play. We're just waiting for the signal from the referee. Kickoff underway. And this one will be taken by a Golden Ram. To the left side, it's number 10, Julia Saunders. A flag is thrown. 2 flags are being thrown. Saunders didn't stop running until he heard the whistle, and that whistle was late. Tyler Reifendiefer and Evan Brocious was the ones taking him down. 2 flags were thrown on the play, so we'll see what is the call. There was a flag thrown from Indiana's side of the field, and then there was a flag right at the end there on the tackle.
Third, holding, return team number 54. 10 yards spot foul, first down Highlands.
A holding penalty on the kickoff by Highlands.
Jordan Gangloff is called for the holding for Highlands. Both those flags were on the same call.
At the 15-yard line, first and 10.
First and 10 here for the Golden Rams. Minaj Lucas in shotgun. And they give it to Cherry. Cherry is met right at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward, gets maybe a yard.
Brought down by number 68, Ben Cochran. Gain of a yard on the play.
Cochran was the one on the tackle for Indiana. 2nd and 9 here. Lucas looking to his right, scrambling, moves forward, gets taken down though by one of the interior linemen.
Lucas brought down by number 55, Holden Augustine, and number 79, Josh Anderson. No gain on the play, bring up to 3rd and 9.
No gain on that one. Third and 9. Lucas with Cherry to his right. 3 wide receivers left. And they give it to, correction, Minaj Lucas is going to keep it. He gets to the 30, to the 40. And taken down at the 40, but a nice run from Minaj Lucas.
Caught down by number 5, Evan Brocious. Good for
Evan Brocious was the one who took him down, but a first down for Lucas. And the Golden Rams, after what seemed like a stalled first possession on this drive here, results in a first down from Lucas. They give to Cherry. Breaks off one tackler, gets to the left side. He gets to the 50. He's got room down the sideline. Darius Cherry all the way down the field. Touchdown, Highlands.
Cherry for Golden Rams. Touchdown.
The running back breaks it out to the sideline, and a foot race down the sidelines, and Cherry scores the touchdown. And Highlands is an extra point away from tying this one up.
And to kick the extra point, number 20, Jackson Babensack, and holder, number 18, Keegan Babensack.
The Babensack brothers will
Number 63,
hold this one and kick this one. That one is up and good, so we are tied here at 14 apiece.
10-10 to go in the third quarter. It's Highlands 14,
14 apiece. After the touchdown from Darius Cherry, the junior for Highlands. Again, thank you for tuning in here on Highland Top Sports Network. UFP Parker LLC is a leading manufacturer of high-quality wood products which are essential to everyday life. UFP's products are wide-ranging, including treated lumber, trusses and building components, concrete forming materials, industrial packaging, and they need people like you to keep growing. Working there, you'll find coworkers who treat you like family, people who have your best interests at heart, and will make your career goals a priority. They value safety and training, and full-time employees are eligible for a comprehensive benefit package, as well as profit-sharing bonuses and other perks. UFP Parker proudly promotes from within at every level, every department, and their mission is to find you a career you can build upon and call your own. For the latest job openings at UFP Parker, visit ufpi.com/careers. Babensack will kick this one away. It's a squib kick. Bounces over, and it's covered up, as that one was not officially covered up by Indiana until Graham McFine is trying to find it, and then 3 Indiana players just dive on top of him to make sure that they have that ball.
29-yard line.
And at the 29-yard line. 10:05 on the clock here. And it will be Smith in the backfield for Indiana to his left. Trevor Smith can air this one over to the sidelines, and it's incomplete. Looking for number 13.
This pass intended for number 13, Anthony Kalchuk.
Yeah, and Kalchuk was the one he was looking for. So second down at 10 on the 29-yard line for Indiana, who are looking to respond after the Darius Cherry touchdown. They give it to Porter. Porter looking to cut upfield, can't find anything, and he gets taken down by Marquise Brown.
Number 6, Marquise Johnson.
Or Marquise Johnson, excuse me.
Gain of a yard on the play, bring up a 3rd and 9 at the Indiana 30-yard line.
1 yard gain. 9:30 on the clock and counting down here in the third. Highlands, the home team here in Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. Indiana, traveling from, well, Indiana. Here in this conference matchup, Smith looks to his right, has a man downfield and couldn't get it to him, as a bit overthrown. Intended receiver, Anthony Kalchuk. Kalchuk wants a flag. He's got his hands out, saying, how is that not a flag? But here comes the punt team on for Indiana.
Back deep for Highlands, number 5, Samaj Miller.
Samaj Miller back for
Indiana, number 13,
Highlands.
Anthony Kalchuk.
Anthony Kalchuk, who just had that pass out of his reach, has to run all the way back, and he'll punt this one away. It's a good punt from Kalchuk. Makes Miller have to backtrack for it and just try and pick it up. He picks it up at the 22-yard line. Breaks one tackle to the 35. Ball is out, and that one is recovered by Indiana. Samaj Miller fumbling that one. A flag is down, though, but we'll see what the call is.
Indiana has the ball, but we'll wait to see what the flag is.
The result of the play is a fumble by the receiving team recovered by the kicking team. Personal foul blindside block, receiving team number 57. That penalty is declined. First down in the end.
So a blindside block on Highlands. It doesn't matter. It's declined. And Indiana
At the Highlands 30-yard line.
at the 30-yard line now. The Indians are in business. If you're Highlands, you just got to think, okay, it was just a deep pass. That's the only thing that's really happened. Now you got to stop them at the 30. But Smith with 2 players each side of him. Steps back, under pressure, looks like it's going to be a hold. And Smith will roll out, cut back in, and get a couple of yards, but I think this one's coming back. Might be a face mask, actually. We'll see which one it is. A hold.
Troy Saunders, the hold against the Indians.
The hold on number 68 for Indiana.
The Highlands 40-yard line will be a first and 20.
Correction was on 58, Jonathan Wyatt. So first and 20. They give it to the running back, 21 for Indiana. That's Rocco Constantino, excuse me.
21, Rocco Constantino, brought down by number
Constantino's the one who caught the touchdown to give Indiana their first score of the
red ticket, 8913378.
Ineligible man downfield, offense number 60. The penalty is declined, 3rd down.
The penalty was an ineligible receiver downfield against Indiana. That penalty is declined. Bring up a 3rd and 18.
Smith keeping it himself here. Cutting out to the right side, a flag is down, and he goes to about the 25-yard line.
Keeper by Colonel Smith, but there's another flag on the play.
And so a flag down.
Illegal block in the back, number 6 offense.
Flag is illegal block in the back by Indiana.
So a block in the back by the Indians.
50-50 on the red ticket.
We apologize for the technical difficulties that I had for a little bit.
378.
We're back here.
Receive $670. Come to the press box.
And Indiana will have to back up themselves as well, as it's 3rd and 20 now for the Indians.
3rd down and 20 at the Highlands 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line, Costantino to the left of the quarterback, Trevor Smith. Smith looks to his left as well. Fakes the pass and tries to roll out. Cuts it back. Gets tripped up, though. Almost had a break there to get maybe the first down, but instead he's taken down at the 34-yard line.
Bring up a 4th and 15.
4th and 15 now.
Make that 4th and 14.
4th and 14 if you want to get specific from the PA announcer. Regardless, it's a 4th down and more than 10. Although Indiana has had some success on 4th down this evening. We'll see what they do here. 6:42 in the 3rd quarter here. Tie ball game at 14 apiece. Trevor Smith has a man on him. Tries to get taken down, and he finally will. The first guy to get to him is Jordan Gangloff.
Down by number 72, Anthony Mistrick, and number 54, Jordan Gangloff.
Anthony Mistrick is down
Play.
for Highlands. The Golden Rams first force a turnover on downs.
Again, a reminder, it's that time of the year again. The Winter Ready Rams program is collecting gently used and new coats for Highlands.
Anthony Mistrick, the senior for
Appropriate donations to the
Highlands.
in October. Or check the district
Once
website
again, thank
for
you for
additional
tuning in here on a
Help make sure
Beautiful
our
September
fans
evening, a
stay
little
extra
chilly,
warm
a
this
little
winter.
cool in the air, but not too
Again,
cold.
we'll be collecting them during all home games in October.
I'm still in
There's 3
shorts.
home
I
games.
regret that decision, though.
And you can also check the district website.
Although it's not
for
too
additional
bad.
Drop-off locations.
Wearing a sweatshirt that I found in my car. I don't even know whose sweatshirt this is, but I found it in my car. I'm wearing red, almost as if I'm an Indiana
From
fan
training to
myself,
competition,
but
UPMC Sports Medicine
Ohio
helps
State
the
sweatshirt.
programs recover from injury and improve performance. To learn more,
And again, thank you for tuning in here on High Top Sports Network. It's homecoming here
UPMC Sports Medicine.
for the Golden Rams. Congratulations.
So let's round of applause.
Jordan Tavares
72,
was the
Anthony Mishra.
homecoming king here at Highlands. And the good news for Mistrick is he's able to get helped off of the field. The bad news is, though, he's not putting any weight on that right foot. It is the first day of fall yesterday. I just realized that, yeah. Fall weather is upon us here. Those get even cooler over the next couple of days as well. Keeping this one is Lucas. Breaks one tackle, but the second guy is going to get to him. Number 13
Lucas brought down by number
for
13,
Indiana, Anthony Kalchuk.
For a loss of 6 on the play, bring up 2nd and 16.
Kalchuk comes crawling out of that one after taking him down, and it's now a bit more yards for Highlands. Lucas, 2nd and 16 for Highlands. They fake it to Cherry. Lucas airing it out downfield. He's got a man over there. It's caught. Jamar Wright for Highlands. One-on-one coverage.
Moves the ball down to the Indiana.
And it's a big gain for the Golden Rams.
For the Golden Rams, first down.
First down for the Golden Rams. 5:39 here in the third quarter. Lucas. And a flag is going to be called. One-on-one coverage
And a flag on the play.
for the Golden Rams.
Illegal procedure against the Golden Rams to move it back 5 yards.
Boyd Brown is called for an illegal procedure.
The first down and
We'll slide back a little bit more here in this one.
first down and 15.
First and 15 for the Golden Rams. Clock had stopped at 5:37. Lucas keeps it himself, gets to the 20, he's got a blocker, cuts it back in. Minaj Lucas into the end zone, touchdown, Golden Rams.
29 yards, Golden Rams.
29 yards on the rush, the keeper for the quarterback, and it's 20-14. Minaj Lucas, his second touchdown of the evening for the Golden Rams. He's got
New attempt.
2 of their 3 touchdowns.
20. Jackson Babensack, holder number 18, Keegan Babensack, and long snapper number 63, James Laviglia.
Highlands was having some issues lining up their players there. Babensack on the extra point. That one is up through the uprights and good.
Jackson Babensack's kick is good. With 5:28
Jackson
to go,
Babensack with the extra point.
Indiana 14.
So the extra point good for Highlands, and they're up 21-14 here in this one on High Top Sports Network. Presented by Phoenix Physical Therapy, Katanning, and Rural Valley. Life is all about motion, so orthopedic injuries are just a part of life. Phoenix Physical Therapy Rural Valley in Katanning will help you recover, recharge, and rise to new heights after an injury by creating a program focused on you. Your life should be pain-free and filled with activities that you love. And with the help from Phoenix, you can get there. Schedule 24/7 online at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com or call us today to make your appointment. Kickoff for Highlands is recovered by number 9 for Indiana. Real quick, want to mention the Natrona Heights location.
Graham McFarlane.
Also
By number 2, Jamarcus Prager.
a sponsor of High Top Sports, Phoenix Physical Therapy in Natrona Heights, 724-224-5090. You can visit them online at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com.
First and 10.
First and 10 for Indiana. Again with 5:21 in the third. The rush from Porter. Porter on the near side. Met by a couple of Highlands players. As Porter's just trying to get back to his huddle, and several Highlands there giving him a little bit of a word.
Moves the ball to the Indiana 49-yard line. Good for Indians first down.
A first down for Indiana from Porter. And the give to the running back, but a loss on that one.
Handoff to number
Cosentino.
Cosentino brought down by number 33, Luke Bombalski.
Bombalski is the one to take him down, and it's 2nd and 10 here.
Play, bring up a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12, I should say. It's a loss of 2 yards. Cosentino in motion. Smith with Porter. And Smith will keep it himself, but getting into the backfield, Luke Bombalski for Highlands. And another loss. No correction. I don't know how Smith is able to get back to the line of scrimmage there. He does. Gets actually a yard.
Pick up of a yard on the play, bring up a 3rd and 10.
So 3rd and 10 now for for Indiana, excuse me. With 4 minutes winding down here in the third quarter. Indiana, Smith scans his options, breaks out of the pocket. Now he has to evade another player, throws this one over, and it's dropped by number 3, who is kicking himself for that one.
Number 3, James Mill.
Jimmy Mill.
Bring up a 4th down and 10.
Incomplete from him, and that one I think would have been a first down too, so that's a killer for Indiana, who has now brought out the punt team.
Back to punt for Indians, number 13, Anthony Kalchuk.
Kalchuk will be back to punt. They don't really have a player back, Highlands does, to receive the punt. They're looking to try and get it to him, but a really nice punt from Kalchuk. This one takes a friendly bounce, and it keeps rolling all the way to the 4-yard line. Flipping the field, Anthony Kalchuk.
Golden Rams 3-yard line, or Golden Rams take over with 1st and 10
at the 3-yard line. 3:33 on the clock here in the third quarter.
Indiana 14.
Some spooky numbers out there, but not spooky for the Golden Rams, who have a 7-point lead on Highlands. Again, thank you for tuning in here on the High Top Sports Network. I'm Spencer Witt. And so Lucas back in his own end zone. Will keep this one and cut to his left. Gets toward the sideline and then gets a couple yards on that one. Give him 5.
Lucas for the keeper. Knocked out of bounds by number 5, Evan Brocious, and number 6, Levi Porter.
Porter and Brocious were both there for Highlands. Or for Indiana, excuse me. Second and 4. Cherry stops. Brocious is there though for, or Porter's there though, excuse me, for Indiana. Porter wins that one.
Porter, number 54, Isaac Nygren. Good for a Golden Rams. First down.
A first down though, good news for the Golden Rams. As Cherry's able to get the Golden Rams the first. Cherry will keep this one. He's taken down a couple yards at best. No gain actually on the play. Brocious, the one on the tackle for Indiana.
No gain on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Golden Rams. Under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Lucas keeps it himself, and a couple players there for Indiana wrapping him up. 54 and 55 respectively for the Indians.
Brought down by number 54, Isaac Nygren, and number 55, Colby Augustine.
Colby Augustine and Isaac Nygren were both there for Indiana. 3rd and 9 now for the Golden Rams. Back in their own territory, the 19-yard line. Lucas steps up, throws that one. It's in the dirt, incomplete. In the turf, I should say, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down in the punt unit coming out for Highlands.
Johnson goes incomplete to bring up a 4th and 9. Back to punt for Highlands, number 33, Luke Bombalski. Back deep for the Indians, number 6, Levi Porter.
Bombalski will punt this one away. A high snap for Bombalski, who was able to corral that one, bring it down, and then kick that one. It takes a bounce where Porter will let this one roll, but it gets all the way down to the 40-yard line. So a pretty decent punt for Luke Bombalski.
Bombalski's kick goes to the Indians.
Under 2 minutes here
39-yard line.
in the third quarter here on the High Top Sports Network.
Indiana will take over to their own 39-yard line with 1:58 to go. And
Presented by John F. Graff Insurance Agency. John F. Graff Insurance Agency has been serving Armstrong County in Western Pennsylvania since 1997 as a proud member of Keystone Insurers Group, a recognized leader in insurance and financial services. John F. Graff Insurance Agency has the insurance products and services to meet today's changing needs. They have the knowledge and resources to customize an insurance program for you. Visit them in downtown Katanning at 213 Market Street or online at dpainsurance.com/Graff Agency today. The give to Porter for Indiana. And he gets 2 yards on first down.
Brought down by number 10, Julius Saunders, number 33, Luke Bombalski. Pick up a 3 on the play, bring up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 now for Indiana. The give to Porter on the shovel. Porter cuts it upfield to the 50, to the 40, and taken down from behind. Julius Saunders, a player, is down for Highlands, able to get up.
Number 10, Julius Saunders. It's good for an Indiana first down into Highlands territory.
Indiana gets the first down, and
41.
tell you what, Saunders doesn't tackle him. Porter might be gone there as Saunders tackling him from behind. But a nice gain from Porter. Under a minute here in the third quarter. Smith, a high snap, keeps it himself. And Bombalski bouncing off the blocker, and right there for the Golden Rams meeting Trevor Smith. Maybe 2 yards on that one.
Moves it to the Highlands 39-yard line. The 2nd and 8.
It'll be 2nd and 8 for for Indiana, excuse me, in Highlands territory. Smith on the curl route, caught by number 3 for Indiana. First down, Jimmy Mill with the catch.
But it's good for an Indiana first down. Moves it to the Golden Rams 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line, nice design play there from Indiana. And that's the final play of the third quarter, excuse me.
Indiana 14.
Bringing up the fourth quarter. Highlands with a 21-14 lead, but Indiana driving down the field looking to tie this one up. We've got 12 more minutes of action between both of these teams here on the High Top Sports Network. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. A cool evening here in Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. So Indiana will start things off at the 29-yard line here in the first quarter, or the fourth quarter. I keep getting the wrong quarters here. Under center is Smith. Porter in the backfield, fumbles the ball. And I think Indiana's got it.
A public snap there.
They're fighting for it in the pile. And yeah, play clock resuming. Almost a huge miscue there for the Indians. One of the few plays we've seen under center, and Smith unable to handle that one from his center, excuse me, 2nd and 11. Another back in shotgun. Porter to the right of Smith. Quick snap, and it's given to Porter. Porter bounces to the outside, gets a couple yards, breaks it upfield, keeps going, and a first down from Porter. Nice run from him. Everyone thought he was going to go towards the out of bounds. He just cut back and got the extra couple of yards to get the first.
Good for Indiana first down.
Marquise Johnson, the one to take him down
16-yard line.
at the 16-yard line here. So 10:50 on the clock in the fourth quarter. This one, Smith looking for his options, and he's going to throw this to the right side. He's got a man coming over and making the grab. A nice catch from number 3, Jimmy Mill.
Pass to number 3, James Mill.
Jimmy Mill, that was a broken route from him. He just went into open territory, and Smith was able to get it to him for the catch. And now the ball at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal for Indiana. They'll give it to Porter. Porter cuts it back into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Up to Levi Porter.
Levi Porter for the Indians. 6 points on the board and an extra point away from tying it up.
To attempt the extra point, number 22, Tristan Redinger.
Tristan Redinger up to attempt the extra point. A big one here. Redinger sends that one through the uprights, and it's good. And we have a tie ball game
And with 10 minutes to go in the fourth
here with
quarter,
exactly 10 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 21 apiece here in this one. Thank you again for tuning in here on High Top Sports Network. Presented by DeMond Chiropractic Center. Are you suffering from hip pain, sciatica, burning in the leg, or tingling in the feet? DeMond Chiropractic Center can and will help you get back to a more active and normal life. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free lifestyle with full mobility. DeMond Chiropractic Centers have been serving the area for 75 years, and Dr. Justin DeMond carries the family tradition today with a focus on helping you avoid surgery by using the latest chiropractic equipment and techniques to keep you off the operating table and out of the hospital, as they also offer custom weight loss programs as well. Get back to enjoying your life, and DeMond Chiropractic Center, that's D-I-M-O-N-D, today at 724-763-8000, and let them get you headed in the right direction. Speaking of right directions, both these teams have gone back and forth direction-wise. And on the score sheet as well, it's a little short kick, and it goes out of bounds from Redinger. So, right idea, just taking an Indiana bounce, or taking a Highlands bounce, I should
Kick goes
say.
out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Highlands will take over at their own 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Since the ball went out the 41-yard line,
Illegal kick out of bounds, kicking team. 5-yard penalty for the dead ball spot, 1st and 10, Highlands.
it'll be a 5-yard penalty from where the ball was at when it was a dead ball, which was out at the 41. So we're at the 46-yard line now.
The kick going out of bounds was a 5-yard penalty out of bounds, so Highlands take over at their own 46-yard line.
So Highlands near midfield. Lucas. They give to Darius Cherry. Cherry, several Indiana players meeting him at the line of scrimmage.
And off to Darius Cherry, brought down by 77. Carson Beatty.
Carson Beatty was the first to get there for Indiana, but he had a handful of friends with him as well. 2 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd and 8 now for Highlands. $21 apiece here again as Lucas has a man on him, rolls off that one. Second guy gets him down though. It's 58 and 13 for Indiana.
Number 58, Jonathan Wyatt, number 13.
Jonathan Wyatt, the first guy to get to him. And then Anthony Kalchuk finished off the tackle, and it's a loss on the play on the sack from Wyatt and Kalchuk. 3rd and 21 now for Highlands.
3rd and 17.
Oh, correction, 3rd and 17. PA announcer announcing 3rd and 21, but 3rd down and a lot for Highlands. Lucas gets away from one guy. Kalchuk is there. He gives it over to Cherry. Cherry has some room to work with. Cherry bounces it up to the outside. Gets to the 50. To the 45, the 40-yard line, and he is going to the 15-yard line. How did that play happen? Lateral back to Darius Cherry, who cut across the field to open territory. They're going to mark him down at the 21-yard or 19-yard line, excuse me. What a play from Darius Cherry. I mean, you could see Lucas was basically sacked in the backfield, just had a guy behind him in Cherry, and he gave it to him. The run up the gut from Julius Saunders. Gets a couple yards on that one.
Down by 68, Ben Cochran. Pick up a 5 on the play, bring up 2nd and 5.
Lucas keeps this one, cuts it back inside, and nice tackle from Porter to hang on to him.
Keeper by Menards Lucas, brought down by number 6, Levi Porter, and number 54, Isaac Nyman.
Isaac Byron also, though, they're there for the tackle.
Indiana 8-yard line. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line. 7:30 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Thank you again for tuning in here on High Top Sports Network. A tight one between these two teams. Looking for their first victory in conference play. Lucas, the keeper, to the corner of the end zone. Reaching over. Did he get in? No, he did not. They said he stepped out before he was able to lean in and reach over at the 3-yard line. So at the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal for Highlands. Lucas, and we'll have a stoppage of play. We got a false start, I believe, on Highlands. That's a killer.
Play. False start against the Golden Rams and move back 5 yards.
So a false start on Highlands. We'll move them back
Moves it back to the 8-yard line. Be 2nd and goal.
To the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal for the Rams, Golden Rams. We'll have a timeout from Matt Bonislawski for Highlands. Didn't like the setup that Highlands had.
Timeout called by the Golden Rams.
So a timeout called by Highlands.
21, Indiana 21.
21 apiece here on the High Top Sports Network. Once again, thank you for tuning in, courtesy of Ryan Bowser State Farm. Everyone needs insurance. It's one of those things that you know you have to have, but might not always know what's best for you and your family. Let Ryan Bowser, a licensed insurance agent located at 1422 5th Avenue in Ford City, help you cover all your bases with State Farm's vast selection of insurance products. While State Farm is the largest auto insurance provider in the nation, the experienced staff at Ryan Bowser State Farm can assist you with everything from homeowners to pet insurance. Ryan Bowser State Farm also offers banking services, and they can help you insure your personal valuables, which may not be covered under your homeowners or renters policy. Call Ryan Bowser State Farm at 724-763-9331 or visit them online at ryanbowsersf.com for a free quote today. 2nd and goal here for Highlands at the 8-yard line. Lucas will keep it himself. A stiff arm, but he can't get away from a player. Still pushing his legs, though, and getting back to about the 9-yard line. I mean, they had him wrapped up 10 yards deep, but Lucas fought for every yard. It's technically a loss of 1, but a hard-fought loss of 1.
Loss of 2 in the play, bring up 3rd and goal to 10.
I could hear the bench for Highlands yelling field goal ready. They're currently sitting at 3rd and goal. And a big 3rd down here. Lucas, the keeper, tries to cut up towards the end zone, bouncing around and then taken down. He's going to be short of the goal.
Lucas with the keeper, brought down by number 5, Evan Brocious, number 6, Levi Porter.
Levi Porter and Evan Brocious
Looks like the 2-yard line.
took him down. Levi Porter lost his helmet, so he has to come out for the time being. And now the question is, do they go for it? It's looking like they will be going for it. They'll bring in Luke Bombalski, who we haven't heard much from in the running back system, especially in this second half. They have him in the backfield now, and you got to think they're going to probably try and give it up the gut to him. Lucas with Bombalski to his right, and a timeout will be taken by
Called by Highlands.
Matt Bonislawski. Second timeout for Highlands. $21 apiece here between Highlands and Indiana. With 5:38 on the clock in the fourth quarter. Thank you again for tuning in. Brought to you by Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located on 138 South Grant Avenue in downtown Katanning, is a premier multi-sport training facility in the region. The newly added turf field can accommodate practices and training for most every sport, including soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Of course, AIA is a well-established leader in baseball and softball training. At their state-of-the-art facility offers everything you need to help your young athlete take the next step towards success. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today. Again, thank you for tuning in here on High Top Sports Network. I'm Spencer Witt. It's 4th and goal for Highlands. 3 yards to try and take the lead for the Golden Rams. Lucas with Bombalski to his right. And they give it to number 11, who cuts up towards the end zone and crosses it in. Aiden Burford, touchdown. On the jet sweep, Burford into the end zone, and Highlands taking the lead with 5.5 to go in this game. Excuse me.
Number 20 Jackson Babinsack, holder number 18 Keegan Babinsack, and long snapper number 63 James Naviglia.
James Naviglia will long snap this one. And the Babinsack brothers Highlands is short a player. In fact, they're short their actual long snapper. And a timeout is going to have to burned by Highlands. How crucial that was. They didn't have their long snapper out there. James Naviglia. He was even called on the PA system, but he wasn't out there to snap it. And an important extra point here for the Golden Rams, as they've been trading blows back and forth between the two sides. And now here we go. Extra point attempt for Highlands. Oh, almost getting in there was the gunner for the Indians, but the extra point is good.
5:33 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Highlands 28, Indiana 21.
Kauchik almost got in there to block that one, but the extra point for Highlands. And now on the scoreboard, it says that Highlands does not have any timeouts remaining. So how huge is that? Burning their last timeout on not having the long snapper out there. With 5:33 to go here in this one on the High Top Sports Network. Thank you again for tuning in. This broadcast is copyrighted by High Top Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the expressed written consent of High Top Sports Network is prohibited.
Taking off off for the Golden Rams will be number 20, Jackson Babinsack.
Jackson Babinsack will kick off for the Golden Rams.
Back deep for Indiana, number 42, Elijah Thomas, and number 9, Graham McFarland.
Babinsack will kick this one. It's a squib kick. Gets a good bounce, but it's collected by Porter. Porter out of places to go, and he's taken down. That was number 32.
Kickoff brought down by number 32, Beckham Ochoa.
Beckham Ochoa was the one who took him down.
Indiana will take over first down in their own territory at the 30-yard line.
For Highlands. So first down now for Indiana, looking to respond. The give to Porter, and Porter gets a couple yards as he cuts upfield.
And off to Levi Porter, brought down by number 33, Luke Mobalski, and number 3, Montrell Johnson.
Make that about 7 yards on that one. 2nd and 3 now for the Indians. Again, both these teams 0-1 in conference, looking for their first conference victory. Stepping over the fake to Porter. Smith, high throw, but caught by number 3, Jimmy Mill.
Pass to James Mill.
Good news, first down for Indiana.
Number 9, Jordan Tavares.
Tavares on the coverage for the Highlands Golden Rams. First down for Indiana. Smith. A little drag route that's caught.
Pass out to number 13, Anthony Kalchuk.
Anthony Kalchuk with the catch. Burford on the tackle. Gets a couple yards. Keeps the clock moving. Keeps Indiana moving forward, though. 4 minutes now here on the game. Man in motion. Porter caught at the 50-yard line. Gets the first down and more. Nice grab and nice first down gain to Levi Porter for the first down. And Indiana still moving forward. Coming down to the wire here. Hold your breath. 3:37 on the clock as Porter got out of bounds. Also the first down, moving the chains. Stopping the clock. Smith has a man in the backfield, evades him. Second guy gets him down, though. Big sack.
Trevor Smith brought down by number 57, Angelo Markey.
Angelo Markey on the tackle. For Highlands, and now it's a loss of 5. As we officially hit 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Smith, a screen pass to Porter, breaks one tackle. Falls over, though, just wasn't able to keep his feet after breaking the tackle. Gets a couple yards, though.
Pass to number 6.
That'll bring up third down, but it's 4-down territory here anyway.
Highlands 43, bring up 3rd and 8.
Clock continues to tick down. 2:35 on the clock. Indiana. They've had a lot of 4th down magic and 3rd down magic. But so did Highlands the last drive. What can Indiana respond with here? Smith with A man to his right. Caught. Trying to cut that back up. Ball's loose. Fumble on the play. It's recovered by Highlands.
A fumble by Indiana, recovered by the Golden Rams.
Marquise Johnson recovers the fumble.
Highlands takes over on downs with 2:05 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Highlands 28.
And a huge fumble from Anthony Kalchik there for Indiana. That might seal the deal here. Still 3 timeouts for the Indians, though.
Fumble recovered by Braden Ludwicki, number 44.
Braden Lickwicki is the one who recovered it.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
And I believe it was Bombalski who punched the ball out for Highlands on the tackle. And now Highlands on offense. Bombalski met in the backfield
Hand off to Luke Bombalski.
by a couple players. A timeout taken by Indiana.
Brought down by number 13, Anthony Kalchuk, and number 68, Ben Cochran.
Ben Cochran and Anthony Kalchik on the tackle.
We have timeout called by the Indians.
Timeout by the Indians. That's one of their 3 that they have taken. Again, thank you for tuning in here on the High Top Sports Network.
Reminder, next week the Golden Rams will travel to Mars High School to take on the Planets for a 7 o'clock start.
Highlands will be in Mars next week to take on the Planets. I could have swore they were the Fighting Planets, but I believe I am wrong in that one. Oh, they are the Fighting Planets, so that's correct. 3-1 record for Mars. Indiana on the other side, they will be taking on Kiski in a home game for the Indians. Minute 57 on the clock. The give to Bombalski, and Bombalski taken down. Nice wrap up there from Indiana. Another timeout taken.
Bombalski brought down by number 54, Isaac Nygren.
Isaac Nygren will be the one on the tackle for Indiana. 3rd and 7. A timeout taken by Indiana. They have 1 remaining. A minute 50 on the clock. If Indiana holds them here, they could take the timeout and have about a minute and 40, give or take, depending on how long the play is, with the ball. They'll have no timeouts, though. Have to go all the way. Pretty much you would expect to go all the way down the field if Bombalski gets a good punt off, which he's had a couple this evening for Highlands. Third and 7 for the Golden Rams. Man in motion. Fake to Burford. Lucas. Lucas cuts up. He gets the first down. First down for Minaj Lucas. And that might have sealed it there for the Golden Rams.
Good for Golden Rams. First down.
It's a first down. The final timeout taken by Indiana.
Timeout called by Indiana. That'll be their last timeout.
With a minute 41 on the clock. It's not necessarily over. And you're looking at about 100 seconds on the clock, 101 seconds on the clock. So you think, depending on how long each play takes and how long they can burn some time off, does the math check out for Highlands here in this one? And they will take a knee. And again, the clock continues to roll as Indiana, a couple players crouched down, and one of them who really is feeling it is Kalchuk for Indiana, who fumbled late. Anthony Kalchuk. A late fumble for him was huge for Highlands. Luke Bombalski was the one who punched it out. It was recovered by Braden Litwicki. And Lucas will take a knee in this one, but give the Indians credit. This was close, and they bounced back every single time Highlands responded. Highlands did the same as well when Indiana took the lead. This was back and forth all evening. And they'll let this one run out, and that will do it. Highlands wins this one by a final score of 28-21. Again, Highlands will travel to Mars next week.
And we'll thank the Highlands band. Again, we'll be doing their halftime show.
And the Indians of Indiana will be going over to Kiski, or home game, I should say, against Kiski. And that will do it here for our entire broadcasting crew of High Top Sports Network. Our producers, Joe Rhodes, Josh Reckengoss, and our director of this broadcast, camera operator, and play-by-play announcer, myself, Spencer Witt, saying so long and thank you so much for tuning in. Highlands improves to 4-1. Indiana drops to 2-3 on the year. And that will do it again. Final score, Highlands defeats Indiana 28-21. Good night, everybody.